Batavia, suburb of Chicago. That's a stretch. It took me 2 hours to get here. Two. Wrong lane every time. Turn lane, go back. Like, I'm never gonna get there. That's how you keep a town, though. That's how you keep it pure. Keep it away from the fucking highway. That's the truth. It is the truth. No, I'm glad to be here. Give it up for the Comedy Vault. It's so amazing. I'm just happy to be anywhere where I can probably not have a mask on. Not for the reasons that I'm confused that I've had COVID since I've had the shot of the booster. I felt like I was going to die from the booster, all that. But more selfishly because of how I'm treated in grocery stores and other places. Because this is my face. Like I'm happy right now. But you can still see a tenseness, and then and it's like dead eyes. What happened to that boy? What did his mother do? Should I let off an Amber Alert, a rape whistle, or just get the fuck away from him? It's all those things. And then if I have to speak in the grocery store, we have this voice. I'm not sick. This is my voice all the time. Like I swallowed glass. Or apparently a lot of people, did you do a lot of cocaine to get that voice? I did tons of cocaine in New York City, but I would lose my voice and have no voice if I was doing cocaine. This is my voice since kindergarten. It's a tough way to start out school, you know what I mean? It's like, watercolor, And, Mom, nobody will be my friend. She's like, you gotta try harder. I'm like, oh, it is your fault. You're a horrible 19-year-old. Let my dad come inside you too early, but that's why I'm here. I have a lot of resentment towards my mother. We try to get through it all. She's never going to change or understand them. But I was like, for one, you gave me a very flat head in the back. I can see you young bucks. You had two parents. You probably had a helmet. You're young enough where they rolled you every half an hour like a chicken. You can rest a 40 ounce on the back of my head. I was born in the late 70s. My mom was like, bingo starts at 7, throw that kid in the crib and just let him rest on the back. These are resentments that, one of the reasons I became an alcoholic. The self-esteem issue, the head's like, why is everybody else's head so round? You know what I mean? You never know what you're going to resent. Think about that. It's tough, but trying to get over it. Parenting is weird because I was thinking, I think everybody uses the Karen term a little loosely, because if you look it up, she sounds like a bitch. But the people that they call Karen, oh, that's a Karen, I'm like, that looks like a really nice mom. Like, most Karens are like, yeah, I drank a little too much Chardonnay, drove my Range Rover and my kids to soccer practice. Big fucking deal. I grew up in a bowling alley. For real. I feel bad for him, but man, it's different. It's like, I was more raised by a crystal, you know what I mean? How come we don't have a name? They just call us white trash and throw us away. Give us a name. Crystal and Dean, maybe. Because even in the white trash community, the guy tries to seem important. This might be a trash sheet, but it's my trash sheet. You guys don't like that white trash shit? No, I don't do any cocaine or drink anymore at all, because I gave up. You guys didn't. You sip your screwdriver. There you go, see? I don't recommend it for anyone. I have nothing to take the edge off anymore, because I drink in the morning. And dude, I fucking blew it, dude. If I just would have smoked more weed, but it made me paranoid, made me think about my childhood. So I drank a handle of vodka a day until I fucking, dude. It sucks. So then people are like, what'd you gain in sobriety? I'm like, what did I gain first in sobriety? The first year? 60 pounds. Which people are like, always misinformed. I can't believe you gained weight when you quit drinking. People lose weight. I'm like, that's possible if you just didn't trade your vice from vodka to fucking bundt cake like an old lady. My wife was like, you're ordering cake at lunch. I'm like, I know, I still have feelings. That's what's happening. It's the truth, man. We fuck it away, drink it away, smoke it away, who deals with their problems? I mean, my wife's she owns a yoga studio. She's like, get on your mat. I'm like, no. All the answers are there. All of them. I don't have time. Statistically, in my family, I got 30 Christmases left. That's a real number. Sorry to bring it down. You guys feel bad for me. You're like, he looks okay. Anyway, so I lost 40 pounds. I got 20 left. Sadly, it's in my breast. Which, no, it's sad to be that way because I should just have stayed fat because I was happier. Because now I have skinny here, but like skinny fat, and it's all here, and I'm like a 38B. Which, ladies, I mean, I have a wide back and like, a handful of tit, and it's and my wife like grabs my tits and shit. It's lame. But worst of all, yeah, it's embarrassment on the street. Tried to cross the street, don't walk sign. I got flustered and I held my tits when I crossed the street. See, that's not like I'm comfortable, so I'm already like out of my lane. Out to dinner, flat or sparkling. I'm like, excuse me. I'm getting on airplanes like this. I'm holding my tits constantly. It's not good. So I am gonna lose some weight, more weight, or do those things or something. I don't know. It's just tough, but yeah. My wife doesn't care about any of that. She loves me for who I am, which is great. Except for I think she wants to love me too long sexually. Because if she hasn't figured it out yet, testosterone in a male starts declining after 25. I'm in my early 40s. I mean, she's like, I'm getting hornier and hornier. I'm like, it sounds like a you problem. And I'm doing it out of sympathy and love for my wife. I mean, right now, the only time I can have, my only rule of not having sex, which goes in my favor, like, she's going to get too drunk today, because my one rule is, if you're drunk, I don't care if you drink, but since I'm sober, don't get hammered around me, because it's just like, it's like, hey, what's up? When I get home, we're going to, and I'm like, if you're overserved, you are underserved, not served, no dick. Save the dick. Think about it. It's not as popular an opinion as you think, but saving the dick can really put the marriage back on the scale that it needs to be on. I'm like, have one more Kim Crawford. I call it the you know what. She's like happy. First one, second one's like, oh my God, this is great. The third one, I'm like, you're getting kind of drunk. She's like, you know what? When we get home, I'm going to eat your ass. And I'm like, save the dick. Yeah, man, being married, like I think it's the one curse of like, we're like heterosexual marriage, man and woman are supposed to be together. And then it's like, but what? Now I know why my grandparents had twin beds when I was a kid. I'm like, by the time you're 65 or 70, I would say, yeah, we'll just keep it mellow. And you guys are probably misjudging a lot of gay couples. They're probably like in their 70s, like, don't fucking touch me. Yeah, I don't want to touch you either. It's fine. We understand biology. But my wife said something to me. She said, I can't wait till we're 80 and we're still banging. I threw up. Because I thought about it. And then I was going to argue with her, and I said, statistically in my family, I'll be fucking dead. So why bring it up? But what if I beat the odds and I'm 79 years old and she unfolds me from whatever corner of the house I'm laying? That's just like, oh, that's his stomach. That's just how he smells now. And she's like the horny fucking, like, Jane Fonda of fucking Illinois. I mean, ugh. But I'll play her little game. I mean, she can't, if it's broke, it's broke. What's she gonna do, give me fucking Viagra, give me a heart attack? I did tell her just to be safe, like, it will be non-consensual. Like, I'm saying no now. No means no. She's like, oh, shut up, you're gonna wanna fuck. No, I'm not. She fucked twice, that made it count before me. I got 2 stepkids, with stepdad. Yeah, give it up for stepdads. Thanks. I made you do that. Yeah. The thing is, I definitely approach it from a different angle. I said, you know what, guys? I said, you had a dad. He was a piece of shit. So, and my dad was a piece of shit. So I don't have much to go on, so we're going to keep it real simple. And I'm going to roast your ass for respect. My wife's like, you're going to help me raise these boys. I go, I'm going to haze them into believing in themselves, basically. To the point, I mean, I started out with it, I met them when they were 10 and 12. They're already up disrespect. They already think they're Mac Miller. I mean, they're like, I'm already seeing like that one, he's going to draw a tattoo on his face. I know it. He's listening to too much SoundCloud. So, first, you know, those upper middle class white kids with a cul-de-sac, you know, it's just like, they come out hard, you know what I mean? But, you know, when I first met him, I said, don't smoke weed in the house to my young stepson. I said, don't smoke weed in the house. Not like don't smoke it, not in the house. He's like, you're not my dad. I'm like, duh, I'm fucking your mom. Your dad is clearly not here. Your dad wears fucking Birkenstocks. I have Jordan 3s on, if you want. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I think and we're great friends now, like, but I live vicariously through them, really, to be honest. Like, my wife's like, you're having a lot of fun with the boys. I'm like, yeah, because, like, I'm really not very mature, and also love to see them go through the shit I went through and try to figure it out. Like, calling me and saying, it burns when I pee. And I'm like, I'm like, dude, that sounds strange. Google everything, the symptoms. Google how you're feeling, and call me back, and then we'll go to the doctor. If it's, dude, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a Gen Z thing, or whatever, I don't know. 5 minutes later, he's like, I have AIDS! I'm like, all right, you got chlamydia, come on. It's a little clap. In the 70s, my uncle was like, we had wet sex. Friday night, if you got some red devils, an 8-ball, and chlamydia, it was a good start to a weekend. Boy, if things change. You know? But I try to toughen the kids up, and my wife tries to make them, dependent on us forever, which scares the shit out of me. But, I can always leave, I guess. My stepdad left. Well, you should be used to the second person. No, but the youngest one just moved out. I paid $200 of his rent because I didn't want to have a disrespectful roommate living in my house. Like, that's basically what an 18-year-old is. And I was the same way. Fuck, anyone over 22 could literally kiss my ass. And I don't expect anything different out of that. And, but he said to me, he tried to be mature, he's like, hey, do you mind if I make love to my girlfriend in the house? And I was like, dude, do not say make love to anything before you're 25, you piece of shit! He's like, no, she's the one I want to be with. I was like, oh, God, please wake the fuck up. But I told him what my drunk dad told me, because it's the only time my dad's devices served me right. I said, all right, buddy, you want to have sex in the house, you can try. But you never know where I'm going to be. You're going to fuck scared. And when you fuck scared, you're going to come quick. It's a bad start to sex in general. It's disgusting. It really is. So, they just don't care. I'm jealous of kids now. The weed is too good. The video games are too good. The first time both of my stepsons saw vagina, I clarified it with them. I go, when did you start watching Pornhub? They go, 4th grade. Because my wife gave them iPhones. They saw their first pussy on iPhone 6. How are you going to be grateful for anything in your life? My 20-year-old references Sasha Grey. That's a deep cut for a 20-year-old, as far as porn stars. So, literally, I'm just hating on them, really, to be honest, because their life is just too fucking sweet. You guys, I'm Aaron Putnam. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Very much.